Hi there. Thanks for joining me this week. It's Anita Kaiser from Anita Kaiser Wellness. And this week I'm blessed enough to be up north in Ontario at my family cottage that I haven't been to in many, many years. The timing just hasn't worked out. But now that it's fall, it's not in such high demand, and I get to be here and enjoy the peacefulness of it. So I wanted to talk to you. A few weeks ago, I was in Quebec City, and I was blessed enough to spend some time with friends there. And we went out to eat a meal together, and we went to the tourist district in Quebec City. So, of course, if you've done any traveling in tourist districts, not always the best value, best case scenario for meals and that. But we went out to a restaurant, and I wasn't expecting 5-star quality. I was just expecting an average meal. And I ended up being really disappointed. And so I, for the first time in my life, chose not to tip. And I wanted to share this with you because it was a really big moment in my life. I'm a big believer in paying money for services and things that are really valuable, right? I try not to buy expendable things, the knick-knacky type things, because we live in such a disposable society. And I'm really careful about where my money goes, right? I try and be really aware. And so I think tipping is for quality of service, for quality of experience. In my mind, it shouldn't just be a given that you get a tip because you're the waiter or the waitress. So we went to this restaurant. The meal, we waited about an hour and 20 minutes for our meal, and we had small kids with us, which, if you've eaten with small kids, rule number one is feed the children, right? So we waited a long time. The food was subpar. Our waiter never really apologized, never really acknowledged. And then in addition, it was like a price fix menu that came with multiple pieces. And, when we asked for the dessert and the coffee, he was sort of, didn't even really want to give that to us. So I made this decision not to tip. And I just wanted to talk about that experience and how it was super uncomfortable for me. I felt really awkward about it. But I really, I thought about it, and I decided I did not want to reward that gentleman for that experience because it didn't feel kind or good or well-intentioned. It felt really, pokey to me, not very nice. And so I just wanted to share that, and I wanted you to consider, have you ever done anything like that? How has that felt? And even if you think about it, if you consider, going out and having bad service and not tipping, how does that make you feel, that thought? And I just wanted you to, sort of play with that and see what comes up. And I'd love to hear whether you think that that was the right thing to do, whether you'd ever do it, just how you feel about it. What do you think when you imagine that sort of scenario? So I hope you're well. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And as always, please reach out if you have something to share. Thanks so much and have a great day.